Stop killing your dreams and kickstart them into hyperdrive. Why writing, journaling, and self-expression are not optional anymore. Welcome back, friends. Welcome to the podcast. Today, I want to talk to the ones who are tired but still dreaming. The ones who show up for everyone else yet quietly shelve their own desires. The ones who once had a vision and then life, responsibility, systems, and survival take over. This episode is called Stop Killing Your Dreams and Kickstart Them into Hyperdrive. Stop killing your dreams and kickstart them into hyperdrive. Because here's the truth. Most dreams don't die from failure. They die from neglect, from silence, from overwhelm, from convincing ourselves that now is not the right time. If you work in healthcare or any service-driven profession, you've likely mastered sacrifice. But sacrifice without self-expression slowly erases you. Today, I want to show you how writing, starting with journaling, can reignite your dreams, restore your clarity, and help you build a legacy that outlives your job title. Giving up is not an option. Not when your story still has breath in it. The desire we don't talk about. Let's talk about desire. Not hustle, not productivity, not goals on a vision board. Desire. The quiet ache to matter beyond a paycheck. To leave something behind that says, I was here. I stood for something. Many of us want a personal legacy, a life of meaning and purpose, or to advance a cause we can stand behind without apology. For some of you, that desire also lives in your business. Values that actually guide your decisions. A vision bigger than burnout. A voice that isn't filtered or diluted. Visibility that feels aligned, not performative. But desire is dangerous in systems that reward conformity. So we silence it. We downplay it. We tell ourselves to be grateful instead of honest. And that's where dreams quietly start dying. What I believe and what I've seen. Here's what I believe, and maybe you'll recognize yourself in this. We live inside constant overwhelm and sacrifice, calling it responsibility. We chase work-life balance, but rarely question work-life meaning. We choose people-pleasing over self-expression because rejection feels unsafe. We're afraid of the unknown, being seen, being told we're too much or not enough. So we stay silent when something in us wants to speak. We wrestle with individuality versus community living, conformity versus authenticity, advocacy versus acceptance. Many of us experience a deep disillusionment, that moment when reality doesn't match the promise we were sold. And yet, disillusionment is not the end. It's the doorway from not knowing to coming to know, from who you were to becoming someone you don't fully recognize yet. Someone bolder, someone more honest, someone willing to seek new goals, new roles, and new expressions of self. But that transformation needs a container. And that container is writing, the one answer. If I had to give you one answer, it would be this. Writing is clarity. Writing is self-expression, and writing is healing. And journaling is the doorway, not to productivity, but to self-compassion. Journaling allows you to tell the truth without consequence, listening to yourself without interruption, and making sense of what you've been carrying. And over time, something powerful happens. Writing becomes the key that unlocks self-respect. Because when you witness your own story, when you honor your own voice, you stop abandoning yourself. That's when dreams stop dying and start accelerating. Legacy, remembrance, and meaning. At the end of our lives, we are not remembered for productive metrics. We are remembered for what we stood for, how we made people feel, and the stories we told or never told. Writing helps you to build a legacy rooted in truth, a foundation for creativity, sustainable work, and a life where balance comes from alignment, not exhaustion. This isn't about becoming famous. It's about being faithful to your voice, being remembered for memory's sake, for meaning's sake, for impact's sake. If you've been waiting for permission, this is it. Start with journaling. Start messy, start scared, start quiet if you need to. But start, because giving up is not an option. Not when your story is still unfolding. Your dreams don't need more discipline, they need devotion. And writing is how you prove to yourself that you still believe. If this resonated with you, I invite you to make space this week, not for more doing, but for more being. Your voice matters, your story matters, and it's time to stop killing your dreams and kickstart them into hyperdrive.